This is the most outrageous tire I've ever seen. It likes to admire itself in the mirror and swim in the pool during the summer. It even enjoys secretly peeking at women taking baths. But it was only born 3 days ago. Are we sure it's not just precocious? 3 days ago, it was still wobbling around learning to walk. It especially loves crushing things, but this time it ran into a glass bottle. No matter how much it tried to crush it, the glass bottle remained unscathed. The tire got a little angry and started shaking its body like crazy. This superpower is pretty impressive. Let's find an iron barrel and try again. And you, little rabbit, what are you looking at? Come on, let's go find something more exciting. Just then, a beautiful fair-skinned woman drove by. The alluring red color immediately made the tire's heart flutter. It started shaking its body like mad again, directly stopping the woman's car. The tire happily rolled its body, wanting to go up and chat her up. Suddenly, a pickup truck came from behind and knocked the tire over. The woman drove away too. The tire was furious. It followed the truck all the way to a gas station where it had stopped. The driver looked at the suddenly appearing tire, feeling strange. Then the tire shook its body again. After getting its revenge, the tire arrived at a motel and happened to see the woman's car there. Looks like the woman was inside. Peeking through the door crack, it saw the woman taking a bath, but she immediately closed the door. The tire simply got a room next door and went to take a bath in the bathroom. But then a cleaning lady came in and threw it out. The tire was enraged again. This scene happened to be witnessed by a little boy. The boy immediately ran to tell his father that the tire had killed someone. His father scolded him harshly, accusing him of having his brain crushed by the tire. The boy wasn't convinced and went back to the door. Opening it, he saw ketchup all over the floor. The police soon arrived at the scene. The boy brought his father and the police to the edge of the swimming pool, pointing to the tire in the pool and saying it was the killer. His father scolded him again, telling him not to make trouble here. Then he threw the tire away. The irritable tire immediately came back for revenge. This time, the police finally believed that the killer really was this tire. They began to make an arrest. This tire was a murderer responsible for 3 lives. The police car chased relentlessly behind it, finally caught up to it. The tire immediately turned around and wiggled its body like crazy. News spread, and people began to destroy tires like mad. The killer tire saw its companions meeting their demise. In its fury, it began to take revenge, leaving no survivors wherever it went. But in the end, the police still found it. This time, the police intended to use a beautiful woman as bait. They found a mannequin, put a speaker on it, strapped a bomb to its back, and had the previous beautiful woman provide the alluring voice. The tire fell for it. The door opened, but before they could chat much, the woman said she couldn't go on. The police were anxious and grabbed the microphone. The tire was very confused by this hoarse voice. It felt deceived. The bomb on the model didn't ignite. The police couldn't wait any longer. They grabbed their weapons and rushed into the room. 3 minutes later, they came out directly holding the corpse of a tire. But it was not over. A toy car then drove out of the room. The tire's soul transferred and possessed it. This time it was no longer a tire. It began to awaken all the tires on the roadside and started to conquer the human world.